Okay, so we're on to the second part of the questions then. So Sheen works for 36 hours and is paid £331.20, so 36 got to be important, so is that. Cynthia works for 40 hours and is paid £380. So again, those two numbers have got to be important. Then the question says, who gets paid more per hour? So per hour. So who gets paid more per hour? So that per hour to me really is important. So if I'm working out per hour for Sashina, the first one, what we'll do is we'll do that and we'll share it because she does 36 hours. We'll share it for those 36 hours and see how much she gets paid per hour. So let's tap that into a calculator. By 36. So she gets paid £9.20 per hour. Cynthia, so she does 380 hours. Well, sorry, no, that's a bit of a week. £380, but she does it over 40 hours. So what we'll do with that 380 is we'll share that by 40. And that will tell us how much Cynthia gets paid per hour. So let's have a look at that. So she gets paid £9.50 an hour. Okay, so we've done the maths behind the question. We just haven't quite finished the question off. So just be wary of this because I'm seeing it so many times over the last couple of weeks. The question says, who gets paid more per hour? So then we use the maths to help us with the answer. So the answer would be Cynthia. All right. So that's all it's asking. It doesn't ask us to write anything about it. So Cynthia, you could write it as a sentence if you want. I won't finish it off because it'll take me too long. So Cynthia, because she gets £9.50 an hour or an extra 30 pence an hour, something like that. So Melissa buys baby foods in packs of 0.6 and she needs 1.45 of food per week. She wants to buy enough baby food to last for 18 weeks. So work out the smallest number of packs of food she needs. So she's buying that till she gets to above 1.45. So what we'll do is we'll do 1.45. Yeah. And then what we've got to do, that's how much she needs per week. So we've got to times that. There's quite a lot of numbers here, isn't there? So it's going to last her for 18 weeks. So we've got to times that by 18 to work out how much baby food she needs over those 18 weeks. So if we do that, that gives us 26.1 kilograms. Or 0.10 should I say. Well, yeah, 0.1 kilograms. So that's how much she needs over the 18 weeks. And that's how much each packet is worth. So what we'll do with that to work out how many packets she needs is divide it by the 0.6. So 26.1 shared by 0.6. And that gives us an answer of 43.5. Alright. So she can't buy 0.5 of a packet. So what she has to do to cover herself and have a little bit spare, she's got to buy 44 packets. Alright, so we've got a formula here. So formula below, what would 12 degrees C be in Fahrenheit? So the C is there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do substitution. So we've got 9/5. So we've got the calculator button on the calculator, obviously, to help us with the fractions. And that means times by C. So times by 12. Get an answer and then add 32 to it. So let's have a look at that. So fraction button, 9/5 times by 12 equals 21.6. So it was 21.6 and then I'm going to add the 32 to it. Which gets me to 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So a substitution there. We change it from degrees C into Fahrenheit. So all it is just a substitution. That 12 now becomes the C. And remember in algebra or formulas, if we've got two numbers or letters next to each other, it means times. So Alan and Lauren are both very competitive and wish to see who could win or run a 2 kilometre race the fastest. The two Is that important? Actually, it probably isn't. Let's have a look. So Alan completes it in 3.25 minutes and Lauren in 200 seconds. So basically what we've got to do is compare these two. So in 1 minute, there's 60 seconds. So if I do 3 times 60, and that gets us 180 seconds. Right, and then quarter of a minute. So if 1 minute is 60, what we'll do is we'll do 60. So we want to find a quarter of something, so we can either divide it by 4 or just times it by a quarter. Use the fraction button on the calculator. So if I did that, that would give us 15 seconds. So Alan does it in these two added together, so plus the 15. So Alan does it in 195 seconds. So again, just like before, we've done the maths behind it, but we need to make sure that we answer the question. The question says, who is the quickest? So the quickest would be the lowest one, so Alan is quickest. So Alan does it in 190, only 5 seconds between them, but Alan is quicker than Lauren. And that's what the question says. Cheers.